Hello everybody! Today I'm going to show you how you can turn some skinny jeans into flared bell bottoms. That's today on Refashioning with Rachel. First, decide where you want your flare to start and mark that spot. Make a mark on the other leg the same distance down. Trim the bottom of the legs to 1/2 inch longer than you want the final length to be. And start ripping open the side seams of the leg. Keep ripping open the seam until you get about 1 inch past where you made your mark. Now grab some scrap fabric that will become your flared panels. I'm using some scrap vintage bedsheet fabric, but you can use anything you want. Measure and cut or rip a rectangle that is 12 inches wide and a couple inches longer than the opening of your pant legs. You can make this rectangle wider if you want even more flared bell bottoms. Draw a diagonal line on this rectangle and cut. Fold each of these triangles in half and trim off the bottom, making it even. Lay your triangle on top of one side of the pant leg with right sides together and raw edges lined up. Make sure the point of the triangle extends about a couple of inches and pin. And sew. As you sew, make sure the stitch is just inside the original stitching line on the jeans. And go ahead and sew past the mark you made as far as you can. Do this on the other leg as well. If you are enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. To finish off this edge, you could use a serger, or you could just use a wide zigzag stitch like I'm doing here. Just set your machine to a wide zigzag stitch and make sure one stitch goes on the fabric and one stitch goes off the fabric. And it will wrap up the seam and finish it nicely. Now this step is optional, but to make this panel lie more smoothly, you can open up the seam, make sure the seam allowance is in the direction of the denim, and top stitch the denim lining up the side of the presser foot with the seam. And gently pull to separate the fabrics as you feed it through the machine. This just keeps the panel lying nice and flat, but as I said, it is an optional step. And then go ahead and serge or zigzag the other side of your triangle panel as well. Turn your jeans inside out. And pin the triangle to the other side of your jeans, right at the point where the mark meets the panel. And then start sewing right at that point, and then all the way down the other side of your pant leg. Making sure your stitch is on the inside of the original stitch. And this is just because we don't want that darker denim to show and clash with the panel. And now you can turn your jeans right side out. And your panel should be nicely inserted in your side seams, except for this little opening above your mark, which we will close up with some hand stitching. First, feed the needle from the inside of the pants on one side of the seam right at that mark, and put it back through on the other side of the seam and tie a knot on the inside of the jeans. Then pull the needle out again through the first hole and make a bar tack by going through both of the seams anywhere from about 5 to 10 times until you feel it is secure. I like to finish some of my projects with hand sewing because then I feel like I have kind of a couture garment. After your bar tack, finish closing up the gap with a ladder stitch. So just take up about 1 millimeter of fabric right in the fold, alternating between each side of the seam. Tie it in a knot when you're finished, and then pull the needle through the inside and finish it off with a secure knot. And now you can try on your bell bottoms and decide where you want your hem and trim them to about 1/2 inch longer than you want them. Then fold over the raw edge 1/4 inch twice and make a stitch close to the fold. And then after your pants are hemmed, this project is finished. So here's a reminder of how this looked before. And here's how it looks now. That mark will come off easily in the wash, so just ignore it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and comment if you did. And have a beautiful day.